Alright Maras, welcome to another episode of TML Craft Designs. So before we get into today's video, I recently bought some products from Supreme CBD. I want to tell you about them as they really do help me with my anxiety. So what I personally buy are these super strength gummies and some 6000 mg oil. It's all really safely packaged and the delivery is very quick. So every morning I take about a quarter or half a pipette of oil. I've now added measurements to the pipette so you can see how much you're having. And at night I'll have one of these gummies before bed just to help us get off to sleep. And I will have a couple through the day if I'm having a bad day with my anxiety or thoughts, just to help get me through. CBD is a chemical compound from the cannabis plant. It's used for medicinal purposes. It's legal, it doesn't have THC, so it doesn't cause a high. It's also not addictive, but if you are considering trying CBD, I recommend Supreme CBD. And I'd just like to state before going any further with this video, I have not been paid for saying any of this. This is just my personal recommendation. And also a bit of a thank you to Fowler, who runs the company, because he has been massively supportive to me over the last 2 years. Genuinely is a really good product, top-notch customer service, and helps me with a lot of my issues, which I'll mention later. So in the past I've worked on advertising campaigns for the likes of Andy's Man Club. If you've seen any of the toilet posters that you can see here, I did the illustrations for these. The fact that they may help people to reach out for help means the world to me. A big thanks to Andy's Man Club for asking me to be part of that. So as you may have gathered from past episodes, I'm a huge boxing fan, and I thought I'd create a poster of Anthony Fowler, who owns the company, and Ricky Hatton, who is also an ambassador for the brand Supreme CBD, as a thank you for the support that Anthony's given me. Now, I had actually finished this picture the other week, but with the tragic passing of Ricky Hatton, I've been holding back on releasing the video, out of respect more than anything else. But I've decided I could use this video to talk about mental health issues and hope that it can help anyone who's struggling, and hopefully it'll honour Ricky's legacy as well. I mean, I personally struggle with depression and anxiety. These issues have built up over the years, and now I'm suffering with agoraphobia, and I've struggled to leave my house for the last 5 years. I want everyone who is watching this video to know that if you are struggling, you are not weak for struggling. It's alright to talk. You should reach out to somebody if you're in a dark place. There are places and groups that offer support. Like I've already mentioned Andy's Man Club, but I do know of many others such as Bottled Up Blokes, Every Life Matters. And more likely than not, if you have a look in your local area, there is probably a support group locally there as well. But the main thing I cannot stress enough, and I will advise, is please seek help from your doctors if you are in a dark place. Please get in touch with the doctor, or just anybody, please. The world is a better place with you in it. I've suffered with horrendous mental health issues, suicidal thoughts, and it can feel like a very dark place, but I guarantee you there will be somebody out there in your life who will help you try to find a way out if you seek the help. So just finishing up the pencil part of the picture, then I can move on to doing the fine liner outline over the top of the pencil. So I call this style of caricature Littlebodz because my last name's Little. They've got Littlebodz and big heads, so Littlebodz. As I add more detail with the fine liner, and eventually I use Copic markers for the colour, you will slowly see over the course of this video the picture progress and become more detailed, but still capturing the cartoonish quality, I guess, of my work. I find them very fun to draw, and I hope that you have a lot of fun watching. And with any luck, maybe it'll inspire you to have a go at drawing something yourself. So I'll just touch a bit on the careers of the men that I'm drawing today, and I'll start off with Anthony Fowler. He's a former pro boxer from Liverpool. As a professional, he had 18 fights, 16 wins, 12 of which came by knockout, and 2 losses to his record. One being a split decision against Scott Fitzgerald, and a loss to Liam Smith, and there's no shame in losing either of those fights, both top quality opponents. As an amateur, he won bronze at the 2013 World Championships and gold at the 2014 Commonwealth Games. He also competed in the Olympics and had an amateur record of 190 wins against 19 losses. I often see people getting a bit cheeky with him about his record and his losses on social media, but I think any fighter who's even had one fight deserves respect, and these people need to just shut up, to be honest. If you've got no positive to say, don't say it. Especially if you haven't even had a go yourself. I only reached the level of hard sparring in my 20s, and honestly it is hard sport. And every fighter deserves our respect. So given that both these guys are boxers, I came up with a slogan for the poster, and with the fact, as I say, Anthony has given me a lot of support, I thought up Supreme CBD, fighting your corner, because I genuinely do believe they really want to help you. So that's the pencil and the pen outline stage done. Now we're on to the colours. Copic marker is what I use. It sort of like bleeds into the paper, as you'll see here. Yeah. Flows very nicely. And as I add more layers on top, you'll see the depth of the piece coming out. So onto the hitman, Ricky Hatton. He was a legend of the sport. He really was adored by his loyal fan base, who travelled around the globe to see him fight, and created a loud party atmosphere at both his bouts and the weigh-ins. He had a really impressive career, and the big standout of which was when he beat Kostya Tszyu for the IBF, Ring Magazine and lineal light welterweight titles in 2005. Later that year, won the WBA title against Carlos Mauser, and he also beat Luis Collazo for the WBA welterweight title in 2006. He was defeated in fights by Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, but there is absolutely no shame in that, as they are 2 of the greatest fighters of all time. Nor is there any shame in the loss in his final bout, which was a comeback against Senchenko. He had notable wins over Paulie Malignaggi, Juan Lazcano, Jose Luis Castillo, Juan Urango, Kostya Tszyu, Luis Collazo and many others. He was named Fighter of the Year by the Ring Magazine, the Boxing Writers Association of America and ESPN in the year 2005. He finished his career with a record of 48 fights with 45 wins, 32 of which came by knockout and only 3 defeats. He came across as a really down-to-earth, funny bloke. He was a man of his people, and as those people would sing, and it's right, there was only one Ricky Hatton. And may the poor fella rest in peace. So just finishing up final details here, adding a bit of shadow. These little sequin details on the trunks. Then start adding in muscular definition. At the time I was filming this footage, I was hoping Ricky was going to see the picture, and I was going to joke that I was glad during his prime he didn't have all his tattoos, because I couldn't be asked drawing them. And I think he would have got a laugh at that, knowing his sense of humour. Bit more detail to the face now, a bit more shading. We're nearly done, I'm getting there. Just using the liner pen for the extra little details here and there on the hair, stubble, a bit more muscular definition towards those sequins again. A little bit more detail on Anthony. This is more towards his boxing primals, so they've done loads of grey. Sorry, Anthony. Just filling the details, that hairy old chest there. Bit more shading and definition behind the logo, just to get the logo popping out more. And then I use this like white gel pen to define and bring out highlights of various parts of my pictures. So we're just about finished, so I just want to finish up by saying, again, this is hopefully in memory towards Ricky Hatton and the legacy he's left behind. And for anybody out there who's struggling, reach out to one of the organisations I mentioned, or reach out to your doctor or to a friend or a family member. Let somebody know that you're struggling and they will be there to help. If you enjoyed the video, do click like and subscribe, and I'll be doing more artwork, more stuff about boxing, movies and mental health going forward in the future. Until next time, be good, be excellent, all the best, see ya. It's okay to talk, remember.